Last question, they are talking about a third match. Will be a third match?
When I win this one, then yes, sure.
You want that?
Yes.
Is this incorrect?
No.
What do you want to tell Usyk right now?
Run, rabbit, run.
Run! I think he will.
Not in a million years will I walk away after this.
You're not finished?
No way. But what I'm going to do to him is going to be that bad of a beating on Saturday night, he ain't going to want to have a trilogy.
My last question, they are talking about a third match. Will be a third match. When I win this one, then yes, sure. You won that. Yes. Is this in the Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk saga has become one of the most talked about rivalries in recent boxing history. After suffering 2 consecutive losses to Usyk, Fury is refusing to back down. He's now calling for an unprecedented trilogy fight to settle the score once and for all. In a series of passionate interviews, Fury described his defeats as double robberies, claiming that the outcomes were unjust and tarnished by controversy. A contract. Now what do you want to tell Usyk right now? Run, rabbit, run, run. I think he was, according to Fury, the only way to restore fairness and reclaim his pride is through a decisive third fight. The Gypsy King has doubled down on his narrative, stating that he could have gracefully accepted defeat had Usyk clearly dominated him. Instead, said Fury, insists the fights were marred by questionable judging in circumstances, leaving him no choice but to demand a third bout to set the record straight. At not in a million years will I walk away after this. You're not finished, no way. But what I'm going to do to him is going to be that bad of a beating on Saturday night. He ain't going to want to have a trilogy. It's about cementing his place in boxing history throughout the sport. Story past trilogies have been the defining hallmark of legendary rivalries. Fury has repeatedly invoked the legacy of iconic trilogies, like Muhammad Ali vs. Joe Frazier and Arturo Gatti vs. Mickey Ward. All great dance partners have trilogies, and I'm hopped they're going to be a trilogy because all great dance partners have trilogies. Facts. But what I'm going to do to him, he won't want a trilogy, Fury proclaimed in a fiery press conference, emphasizing that a third fight with Usyk is not only a personal mission, but a contribution to the sport itself. However, Fury didn't stop there. He added an ominous twist, declaring what I'm going to do to him in the third fight. He won't want a trilogy. While his words were meant to exude confidence, many critics and fans remain skeptical after 2 decisive losses. Some question whether Fury's pursuit of a trilogy is a genuine attempt to rewrite his legacy or a desperate bid to salvage his reputation. A dead how you going to get? If I'm honest, I swear to God, if I at my 3 rounds be for all boxing world has been sharply divided over Fury's demand for a third fight. On one side, loyal Fury fans believe the Gypsy King has the heart, skill and determination to overcome Usyk in a rematch. They point to Fury's history of defying the odds, citing his miraculous recovery from a knockdown against Deontay Wilder and his mastery in their subsequent fights. On the other side, skeptics argue that Fury is setting himself up for an even bigger fall. Usyk's dominance in the first 2 fights showcased not only his technical brilliance, but also his ability to adapt to Fury's unorthodox style. For Fury, losing a third time could permanently damage his standing in the heavyweight division and taint his legacy as one of the years as great. And that was it. Come back from this tie-in, I don't know, unless it's up to the man in it, whatever he wants to do. If he's got a good ambition to come back again and do what he's got to do, I don't know. Listen, he have to make his own decision. B, what did you YK meanwhile has little incentive to agree to another fight. With 2 clear victories under his belt, many believe he has already proven his superiority, and risking his unbeaten record against Fury again might be seen as unnecessary. The anticipation leading up to the second fight between Fury and Usyk was nothing short of electric. Fans and pundits alike were buzzed with predictions dissecting every aspect of the fighter's preparations. 50-50 fight god on his D bars. A lot younger than him, he's 26-year-old man's 35-10 ages. Fury as always commanded the spotlight with his larger-than-life persona and bold predictions. In interviews, he confidently declared that he would not only win but also dominate Usyk, even hinting at the possibility of a trilogy before the second fight had even taken place. There will be a trilogy when I win this one, Fury boasted, signaling his intent to turn their rivalry into an epic saga. However, when the fight unfolded, it was Usyk who delivered a masterclass, securing another decisive victory. The result left Fury's pre-fight confidence in shambles and cast doubt on Whether a third fight could ever materialize, show some respect, come on guys, come on, so obviously you dictating the F, which I thought you did to win in 7 rounds the 5. One of the most significant hurdles to a trilogy about lies in the contractual landscape, while their first fight included a 2-way rematch clause that guaranteed a sequel. Regardless of the outcome, the contract for their second fight does not include such provisions. This means a third fight would require mutual agreement from both fighters and their teams, as well as significant financial incentives. Fury's promoter Frank Warren has suggested that a trilogy could still happen if Fury manages to secure a dramatic victory in the second fight, creating demand for a decider. However, with Usyk's resounding victory in the rematch, the possibility of a trilogy now hinges entirely on Usyk's willingness to entertain the idea. For what would you rather happen next? Would you rather the Usyk rematch, or would you rather the AJ fight or Wembley? I'd rather he gets to fight out the way on the 18th first and we see where we go from there. Giving me nothing here, Frank. Sorry, you giving me nothing. I've just told you let's get that fired away. I mean, you want to go, you want to UE. The decision will likely depend on whether the financial rewards outweigh the risks of facing Fury for a third time. In a surprising twist, Daniel Duo injected himself into the post-fight narrative by crashing Usyk's victory celebration. I want my revenge, I want my revenge. YK, well done on tonight, boys. Still reeling from his controversial loss to Usyk in 2-0-1-2-3, has been vocal about his desire for a rematch. In their first encounter, Duo landed a powerful body shot that was ruled a low blow, allowing Usyk time to recover. Tonight, God bless, I want my revenge for the robbery in last time. Let's get it. Let's go. New Boyce and his camp have since claimed that the ruling was unfair and cost him a legitimate shot at victory. His fiery appearance that the event reignited debates about their first fight and positioned him as a potential future challenger to Usyk's throne. While Usyk appeared composed and diplomatic in response to Duo's interruption, the Ukrainian champion's focus remains firmly on his triumph over Fury and the legacy he continues to build. The Where's Frank? Make it happen, Mr. Excellency, Your Excellency, or make me fight with Daniel Du. Thank you so much. Rivalry between Fury and Usyk has captivated boxing fans, not just because of the stakes but also because of the stark contrast in their styles and personalities. Fury, a towering heavyweight with an unconventional fighting style and a flair for theatrics, has long been celebrated as one of the most charismatic figures in the sport. Usyk, by contrast, is a disciplined technician whose calm demeanor and relentless work ethic have made him a fan favorite among purists. What did you mind to be? It's my time now, it's time to hand over the crown. It's passing of the a winner. Yeah, well, you want, why you want, I want now. You think he and Wem get him in? Do you think he deserved to win tonight? Talk to me. Their bouts have become a fascinating study in contrasts: Fury's unpredictability versus Usyk's precision, Fury's showmanship versus Usyk's quiet determination. With 2 victories against Fury, Usyk has not only solidified his status as a generational talent but also raised questions about whether anyone in the division can truly challenge him. Round top. Lot of people add me at least 2. I just don't know. Listen, it is what it is. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. It's Yupin now. I know boxing, been in it all me life. You can't change no decisions, but I'll just always feel a little bit hard done by. Not a little bit, actually a lot. But I think when you don't get the knockout, this is what happens. You can't guarantee. As the dust settles, the future of both fighters remains uncertain. Fury's relentless pursuit of a trilogy may stem from his desire to rewrite the narrative of their rivalry, but it's a gamble with enormous risks. A third defeat to Usyk could tarnish his legacy beyond repair, while a victory could restore his status as the Gypsy King. Usyk, on the other hand, may opt to move on to fresh challenges, further cementing his place as an all-time great. Potential opponents like Daniel Dubois, Joseph Parker, or even a crossover fight with a UFC champion could offer lucrative and legacy-building opportunities for the Ukrainian star. For now, the boxing world waits with bated breath to see whether this rivalry has one more chapter to write or whether it has already reached its definitive conclusion. Can just give your thoughts on that fight. Please say what the thoughts on the fight. Do you feel like the absolutely Oleksandr Usyk is the champion? There is no doubt that he won that fight. Was that just dominance from the start? Did you feel like he pushed Tyson Fury on the back foot throughout most of the? Okay guys, for the best updates on boxing news, moments, events and action, subscribe to Knockout Updates and turn on notifications to never miss out on quality content, and check out our other videos. Until next time, peace out.